Hi everyone! So today I thought I would share with you my process to fill up another empty palette. So if you've seen my previous video, I have purchased the small palette. I think it's called the Whiskey box. If you open it, it's got 8 pans inside that comes with the palette, and 2 areas for that dips below the surface, so it holds 2 washes. And right now the tin contains 3 colors, which I previously purchased from Daniel Smith, and they are some granulating colors. So I was thinking of setting up this watercolor palette with different colors so that I can take it on the go for sketching. Right now, I'm not sure what colors I would like to put in there and what theme I would like to go with, so hopefully during this video we will find out together. The other thing I decided to get is I've got 4 additional watercolor pans that will hold additional colors, because the size of this well in the middle I think was intended for putting travel brushes. However, none of my travel brushes will actually fit in here as this is very small. This is a travel brush. It just opens up like this and you can post it here and it'll be long enough for you to paint something. I got this on Amazon. It's a very cheap makeup travel brush, I believe. It works decently well for watercolors on the go. Yeah, so I couldn't find anything that could fit in here, so I thought the best bet might be just to put in some additional pans. So with this one, as you can see, it doesn't really fit in here at all. However, it's possible to make it fit. There are 2 rail looking things in here that holds the other pans, so if I take them out I can fit these other ones horizontally in this middle section, and I believe these rails will still fit in here. I just have to line it up. Yep. And then this one is in the bottom. It has some resistance, but it will fit. And so now I've got a palette of 12 spaces for colors. So let's see, how do people normally build a versatile travel palette? Let me take these out so I can fill them with colors. Let's take them out. Oops. Okay, so I've got 12 colors to pick from. Let's see the 3 colors I have currently and how they work. So let me swatch them out. Put this away. Let's get a piece of paper. So I'm going to be using a Hilroy sketchbook. This is for dry media, but for some reason it will accept watercolor without bleeding. So as a cheap option to swatch my colors, I decided to use this instead. Let's put this in the corner and make sure everything fits in the frame. So these are the colors. Great. Let me now swatch out some of these colors to see if they work or not. First up, this color. This is from Daniel Smith, a granulating amethyst genuine. This color is Lunar Blue, also from Daniel Smith, also granulating. This color is Green Apatite Genuine, granulating as well. So far, let's see, we've got 3 colors, and none of them are primary colors, which means if I wanted to do some mixing, they wouldn't be able to do it very well. So let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are all my colors. I will use these 3. So let's see, let's do a color wheel here. Let's put yellow here, blue here, and magenta. I suppose if I'm writing magenta here, I will write cyan on the other side. Oop. Cyan. Okay, so from my existing colors, I can swatch them out and see which color I would like to go with. Let me find my watercolor palettes. Alright, so I grabbed a bunch of my watercolor palettes. They're all on the side here. And I'm going to swatch out a few different colors to see which ones I like the most. I'm gonna use a different piece of paper now to test out the other colors, and then as I decide which colors will make it, I will put it on the watercolor on this wheel here. So let's start. I've got 4 major palettes that I would like to use for this. They're already set up, but they're obviously larger and harder to take on the go. So this palette holds all of my holbein watercolors, and as you can see, there are a lot of different colors, and some of them are really nice. I want to create a 12 color that can be versatile, but at the same time contain some interesting colors that may or may not be a person's normal standard essential selection, but something that is a little bit more unique, so I can explore all of my different colors. So let's see. So at this point, I decided to swatch out all the remaining Daniel Smith colors that I had, both in the tubes. I swatched out the vermilion and the cobalt blue, moon glow, and sodalite genuine, as well as quinacridone gold, I believe. And now I was just comparing the colors with the existing 3 Daniel Smith colors I have to eliminate the ones that are too similar. Where do these fit in this color palette? So we ended up with a really bright organic vermilion, which is between the magenta and yellow. I will plop it in here. This cobalt blue is closer to magenta than to yellow, than to cyan, so I will plop it here. In that case, we really need a good yellow for this pair of colors, and since I won't have ultramarine, I will have to check whether if the yellow can help me make a good green. So let's test it out. Let's find a yellow and test it out. I'm thinking any yellow will do. From the swatch chart, these are all the yellows. Ideally, I want to find a middle yellow that is not too green, but not too red either. Let's see, this is a little too green. How about this color? My holbein lemon yellow, perhaps. Or the mission gold yellow here. Let's test out the mission gold middle yellow. Let's see, what's it called? It's called permanent yellow light. So we'll plop it right in the middle. Let's see, with this permanent yellow light, will it mix a good green with just cobalt blue? It's pretty good, very natural in color, which I think would suffice. So now we've got our 3 primary colors. However, let's check whether if I can make a really bright green in here. Based on this green, it's a little dull in color because this cobalt blue is closer to magenta than to yellow, therefore the green you can make is not extremely vibrant. And because of that, we can think about making it up using a different blue. So let us see what other blue can be used. So to get a more vibrant green, either you can use a pre-mixed green pigment, or you can do a blue that is closer to cyan or closer to green. So currently with all my blues, I think this color, for example, can make really good greens because it's a blue that's already got some green in it. And that's a mission gold color. So let's try it. Let's try it on this other piece of paper. And indeed, you can see that this green is a lot more vibrant than the other green. However, nothing will be as bright as using phthalo green to mix a green. Mission gold phthalo green with mission gold permanent yellow light, which is more vibrant than the other version. So what do you think, guys? Which green is better? So now we have to think about what we're using this palette for. If we're going on to plein air painting, and if you're doing landscapes, you probably will not need really vibrant greens because in nature, you can't really see this phthalo green color very often. And this green is very vibrant, similar to all of these other mixed greens here. It's similar to these greens here that are a little too vibrant, that will not occur in nature. Same with these phthalo greens. So I'm thinking perhaps we're good on the green side. So let's see, how many colors do we have now? We have selected the primary colors: red, cobalt blue, permanent yellow light. How about purple? Can we make a purple with the magenta and cyan? Sorry, not magenta, the vermilion and cobalt blue. Let's try it. My guess is we cannot, because this vermilion is not really magenta in color, so it's closer to yellow than it is to purple. Let's try it. What color are we getting? Darker red. We need a little bit more blue. So we can get a purple indeed. However, I wouldn't say it's a very vibrant purple. What do you think? It is a tad strange of a color. It's a mauve, I would say, rather than a purple. Okay, so the other strategy. So sorry guys, I think I lost some footage in between there, and I will explain the colors that I've chosen here. So after I picked these three original colors, and these three colors just because they're the primaries, I put in the color that I decided to get from the Daniel Smith line to keep with the theme. That's the quinacridone gold, which I put in here. And I plopped them all inside this color wheel. So I had this yellow, this blue, and this red here. But I thought I would want a color to create a good purple, so I picked magenta PV19 and I plopped it in here. And then I wanted a better green color that I could mix with the yellow and cyan, because I didn't have cyan and this color was closer to magenta, so I could only make this pretty dull green here, and it looks very similar to the green Apatite Genuine that I already have, so I thought I wanted a different green. So I tried a phthalo blue mix, which is okay too, but then in the end I decided on this interesting color, which is turquoise, I believe. So I put that in there and I was trying it out, and then I decided to get a single pigment orange to neutralize this blue, because as you can see with orange and the blue I can create very similar hues to Sodalite Genuine here, and I can make a really weird muted orange here. But I would have to have something to make a brown, because right now I'm unable to make a brown just with two colors. With these colors I have, it's difficult to get a brown. And I tried using this color, this turquoisey color, to mix to get a neutralized color to see if I can get a brown. But here, as you can see, because it's not very transparent, I am getting a really dirty looking color. It's not mixing very well, so I'm a little bit iffy on this color right here. I might have to replace it with something different. So that's where I left off. And originally I was going to include Sodalite Genuine, but because this lunar blue is very similar in color to Sodalite Genuine, so I took that out. So now I'm going to pick a brown color. So I want to find a good brown color that's versatile on its own, but also really good to neutralize these two blues. So let us see. So I've got this brown here. I guess that's a yellow ochre. Some kind of ochre color. Raw umber, maybe? It's not an ochre color, sorry. Let's see what happens if I put that in cobalt blue. I am getting some interesting colors, but I'm not a huge fan of it. How about this color? I really like this brown just on its own. Let's see if it can neutralize this cobalt blue easily. I'm liking this. This is a pretty good brown, so we'll consider that one. And sorry about that, I lost a little bit more footage because my storage on my phone, which I'm recording on, is a little low. But I will explain again what I was doing here. I was trying to find a brown that will nicely neutralize with my two blues, or maybe just this one blue, that will create a very nice mix. So I tried this reddish brown, then I tried this more orange-ish brown, and then I tried this other reddish brown here, and I tried different mixes. What I am really noticing is that this cyan color, or this turquoise color, it really doesn't mix well with anything. Everything it mixes, like this one and this one, is turning a little dirty because of the lack of transparency and having white in the mix. So I'm not sure if I want to include this turquoise anymore. And regarding the brown, I have decided on, well, let me try again this other brown here with the blue that I have, which is the cobalt blue. So it will make very nice mixes with each other. And I can probably get it to be pretty dark. Let's see if I can make a black with these two colors. It might be a little bit challenging because the cobalt blue is not extremely dark of a color compared to some other blues that you can get. So it looks pretty good. I would say that's a pretty good imitation of a black. So the challenge is deciding between this brown here, this brown here, and this brown here. Let's see. I have determined, and plus this brown here. So I have currently these 4 browns. And I'm not sure which brown would be the best to use, so perhaps I will try mixing it with the other colors I've got in here to see which brown works the best. With ochre, quinacridone gold. They produce very similar results, actually. This one produces a different result. What do you think? I guess this color is the cleanest because the brown is also less brown, more over red than the other ones. But I'm kind of liking how this one is the darkest, which means I can get the darkest black. So perhaps I will go with that one. This brown. And last color that I'm going to include in this palette. So far it seems like I've got a good selection here. I've got my muted colors covered with this color here, excluding the Soda Light Genuine, which I'm not including. And I can make very good purples between these 2 colors. And I've got a very vibrant orange that will neutralize this color. What happens between the magenta and this green color, this turquoise color? Let's see if it's a good combination. It might not be, because so far this turquoise is just not making good mixes. But never hurts to try. Let's see. It's very interesting. I like it. What do you think? It's a purple that it makes. Non-transparent purple, similar to the amethyst. It's not bad. I guess even though it doesn't mix well with the browns, to neutralize it, it works pretty okay with this magenta color. So maybe I'll keep it? What shall the last color be, though? Let's see, of all my interesting colors, should I give it a purple? Maybe something like this? That might be good. Or perhaps another different type of blue. I always like having more different blues. How about Prussian blue? The Prussian blue will also neutralize with this brown that I selected. Perhaps not. It's creating a green. That means I need, if it's creating a green, it's too yellow. Maybe with magenta, it will be a good color, a good mix, which will give me a purple again. Let's see. Let's see. Is it a similar magenta here? I feel there's not a lot of stuff in the wild that is purple, so perhaps it's okay to put an additional blue in here, although I'm not sure which blue would be good. I could use this blue, which is a little bit more green leaning as well compared to this color, or I do have this, my home mixed indigo. That's very similar to lunar blue, so never mind. Now what color should I pick? Not too sure. This cobalt blue is maybe a phthalo blue in the end, because this color is close to this color. Maybe I put a phthalo blue here. Don't know. Or should I get a different green, like this green, which might be really versatile when I'm out and about. But I may be able to create the same color with the existing lunar blue and this other color. Green Appetite Genuine. Let's try it. It's very beautiful coming out of the tube, but when it settles down, it splits into 2 different colors. See? Is it similar? It's a lot less blue. It's a different color. I can't create the same color. So perhaps that would still make sense. Let's do it. kind of like it. So here you go. Let's organize the colors here. So dark blue and green. So now we ended up with this palette, minus the Soda Light Genuine, which I'm not using. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 colors, and of which I've got 1, 2, 3 greens, I guess, 2 yellows, 1 orange, 2 reds, 1 brown, and 3 muted interesting colors. So let's fill the palette in and see how it goes. Organic vermilion. I might not fill these pans all the way to full because I don't want to waste any colors, especially if I'm still trying the colors out and I don't end up using them, then it won't be so bad. Especially these colors are also expensive too. Let's see if I can close this. Daniel Smith, Cobalt Blue. There you go. I'm just putting a small dot. And I've got a pre-filled pan of this color. Let me dig it up. Alright, I found it. I had a previously filled pan of the Daniel Smith stick for quinacridone gold, I believe. Let's check. Yep, that's the right color. So I'll use that. I'm a little bit worried about this color. That doesn't mix well with the others. What else? Right, I'll grab all the tubes of the other colors and fill. Alright, so I'm back after I've found all the colors. So I will go from the first color on the left, Amethyst Genuine, Daniel Smith, Pigment Information, Amethyst Genuine, Light Fastness 1, Series 4. And it's a gemstone. So that's the first color. The next color is this Lunar Blue, Pigment Information, PB15, PBK11, Light Fastness 1, Series 2. So those will be very interesting. This one, Green Appetite Genuine, Pigment Genuine Green Appetite, Light Fastness 1, Series 3. Next color, Van Dyke Green from Mission Gold, Pigment Information PG7 PBR25. So it's a mixed color, Light Fastness 5 stars, semi-transparent. W537 is the code of this tube. The Mission Gold line, PG7, I believe that's phthalo green, and PBR25 is some kind of brown. It's just a convenience green color. Next, Burnt Umber from Holbein. I don't have a lot of this color left. Let's see if it's got the pigment information. Pigment name PBR7, semi-opaque, I believe, and 4 stars for light fastness. And then I've got Orange, Mission Gold, P073, PY65. So it's a mix between a yellow pigment and an orange pigment. Light fastness 4 stars, semi-transparent and semi-staining. Code W517. Next up, Permanent Rose, PV19, Mission Gold, Light Fastness 5 stars, semi-opaque, semi-staining. I didn't find this to be semi-opaque, to be honest. This seems pretty transparent to me. Oh, I skipped a color. I will get back to that color in a moment. Let me grab it from this here. This one, Cobalt Green from Holbein. Let's see, Pigment, PG18, PB28, PW6. So this color has 3 mixes. And Light Fastness, I guess, is not really that great. It's only 3 stars, and it's opaque. I might swap this color out eventually. I will test it and see if I use it at all in the field. If I really don't use it, I will swap it out with something else. Next up, sorry for the state of this. It's quinacridone gold, Daniel Smith. Watercolor stick, pigment information. I accidentally ripped it off, so not too sure. But it's not a genuine quinacridone gold. This is Permanent Yellow Light, Mission Gold, PY154, Light Fastness 5 stars, transparent, semi-staining, W522. Daniel Smith, Cobalt Blue, Cobalt Blue pigment, PB28. It doesn't tell me the, light fastness, sorry, 1, Series 3. I think 1 is the best light fastness in the Daniel Smith, whereas everybody else is using 5 stars. Organic Vermilion, Series 2, Light Fastness 2, not as light fast as the previous color. Pigment information is not here. Now where is it? Oh, Pigment PR188. So that's the last color. Now time to fill them all in. Let's see, I already filled those 3, and I just filled out this. I filled this color already, and this color, and I already had a a pan of the stick. So the next ones are these three. I already filled them out. This one, Van Dyke Green. I'll try to use some different colors this time. So I won't fill it too fully because I don't know if I will be able to use these colors up. And I'm just testing them anyway. Next one, Burnt Umber. Next one, Orange, Mission Gold. I have more of the Mission Gold colors left, so perhaps it'll be better to fill a little bit more. I really have to conserve the holbein colors because I just don't have a lot of them left. I have this strange cobalt green with white mixed into it. Oop. Permanent Rose. Permanent Yellow Light. Oh, I thought I was missing a color here, but it turns out because I added this other pan, so I don't need this pan anymore. Let's put all of these away for now, and let's see. 4, 4, 4. So that's all the colors. Let's reorganize them. I always like to put the yellows first, and I will have, it's either like this, I suppose, or I think I'm going to put this color somewhere else. This is the Carnation Gold. I'll have to put it in a different row. And then I will do, so starting from yellow, orange-ish, red, then purple. So that means this blue goes here, and these two colors, see, as soon as I squeezed it, I already don't know what color this is. Let's see. Oh, that's green. Okay, it's green. Okay, that's brown. Okay, I guess this will be it. And green will be here, and just yellow ochre. And then these 4 remaining colors are going to be the weird ones, including a brown in the bottom. But how to organize these last row of weird colors that are granulating colors? Purple, green, and brown. It would have been nice if I used the granulating brown, I guess, here to match with all the other granulating colors, but for now, since I already poured it, we'll do this. Does that make sense? Let's swatch it out properly. Yellow. Oh, oops. Orange. Red. Gonna get a little bit more of this yellow here. It's not very bright. Magenta. Cobalt blue is drying a little bit. Cobalt blue. Cobalt green. Van Dyke blue. I feel this doesn't really work very well. How about I put it this way? Then after Van Dyke blue, I have this other blue. And then I have Carnation Gold. This brown. Purple. And this color. I definitely think it's a very interesting palette indeed. It's none of the traditional color choices that I would use, but we'll see which colors I end up keeping and which colors I end up. I have labeled all of them. Now let's fit them back into the pan, which is the most important and exciting part. Alright, I will tilt this in here. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if you were able to see me put them in there, but let's slot this in. Very nice sound here. And this other one, good. And things don't really move around very much. It's very sturdy, tight, nothing comes out. And I can close it still. Very good. Okay, so now that I'm done building this palette, I feel that it's time to try seeing what kind of mixes I can get out of these colors. Alright, let's see. Back to the color wheel. Yellow, cyan, magenta. So obviously I've got yellow right here. And sparkly magenta. I don't have a cyan color, but these two colors are close in between. This being a green. Next color will show its versatility first. So if I wanted purples, I can use this color to get very vibrant purples. And greens, I can do it with this yellow and this cobalt green. I mean, it's not the most natural yellow, most natural green, but it's pretty good. It's vibrant. And between these two colors, I can make, hopefully, a cyan color in the middle, which is okay. It's just a little bit dull because of this green is opaque. And between these other two colors, I've got an orange right in the middle. So between this orange and this yellow, I can make all the colors in between. And I've got even a red here. So this is extremely red. It will give me everything in orange range. And when mixed with this, I will have completed this color circle, color wheel. And we can see that we have really vibrant purples. A little bit more blue. Pretty good purples. Really nice greens. And basically out of the two orange, very vibrant. And on top of that, we've got some mixing pairs. Here, I've got a gold color, which is really nice here. We'll make really nice greens. Let's try it. Granulated gold makes a very interesting granulating green. More granulated gold with cobalt blue. We'll make more muted mossy green. Also can go very dark. So that's a very nice color. What else can we mix that with? How about mixing that with magenta? What will we get there? Trim gold and magenta. This is basically a really middle of the road primary red. You can't get orange, but pretty muted. And obviously with yellow, it would just be yellow. Very nice. Okay, next color. This brown. Van Dyke brown. Sorry, burnt umber. Which is a neutralizing pair with the cobalt blue. So if I were to put it somewhere, I would put it here. Burnt umber and neutralizing with this cobalt blue. And we already knew from before that mixing this color with cobalt green is really weird. Let's try it. See, it turns into an opaque, muddy green. I would not use it. It looks really strange. What other color can we mix it with? How about with yellow? Turns into an ochre. I don't know if you can see, but it looks a little bit like a yellow ochre. Let's try red. Need a little bit more brown. I would say it looks a little bit like Venetian red. So that's a nice color. We could also, I guess, mix with any of the greens that we've got and see what will happen. We've got this dark Van Dyke green. Well, it has overwhelmed the brown. Quite nice of a mix, I would say. How about with Green Appetite Genuine? A lot lighter of a color. I would say it's still decent, can be used in many applications for brown bushes. So that's pretty good. Let's see. This Van Dyke green I would put here. And this other green I would put here. It's more yellow. Green Appetite Genuine is more yellow. And Amethyst would be here. So those are all the colors I have. The Amethyst, it will add some granulating qualities to things. But what neutralizes the purple? How about this Amethyst with the clean gold? What will happen? They're supposed to be... Okay, it makes a brown. A granulating brown. It's rather muted in color. How about yellow? Makes a greenish brown. I don't really like that. How about... Oh, sorry, wrong color here. How about orange? Oh. It's pretty nice. What else can we do with this orange? With this interesting cobalt green. See, it looks muddy. I would not mix it with any neutralizing pairs. This color is not good for that. Yeah, so basically that's the palette setup, and maybe perhaps one day I will do a speed painting using this palette. Thanks for watching. Thumb hole here. Bye!